This is the packaging for the comic book version of the Wasp, and this was from the first Ant-Man movie, and it has an Age of Ultron Build-A-Figure part. And gonna open this up and continue the review. This is Wasp out of the package, and it comes with this torso from the Age of Ultron Build-A-Figure. And other than that, she has no other accessories other than her wings. And let's check out the figure. This is the comic book version of Wasp in her modern comic book costume. And let's take a look. What really stands out for most people is the overall head sculpt and the body interpretation in terms of it looking like a fantastic figure. Even though it is a plain body sculpt and this is painted on, and these look really nice. Painted inside the hand area here, that's a nice detailing, but also they painted right around by the soles of the boot, so that looks nice. It's a pretty plain costume, but I think the combination with the hands and the design here and the good head sculpt really make it stand out with the wings. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the head sculpt. They even put shading there. You could see the shading. So it's like two colors. Plus with the blue eyes and the red lipstick. They really did put a lot of different color-wise options here. Hand pose, it looks right for the character. She has stinger blasts usually from the hands. The wings, what's really unique is the smaller part attaches to the bigger part, which attaches to the back. Sometimes it's 4 separate pieces attached, but here it's just 2. And you could get a lot of poses out of it. Like that. Like that. You can flip it forward. Go all the way up. It's a light see-through yellow plastic color, but it got some detailing to it. Might be a little tough to see. I think the action figure is nicely done. And there has not been many Wasp action figures, especially if we're talking the comic book look for the character. There's not been too many made. Toy Biz did one with a couple of variants years ago. And there's been some in the small 3-inch scale, which could be compatible because her power is to change sizes as well. So if you get a 3-inch version, it would fit into a 6-inch scale. But in terms of a 6-inch figure, not too many Wasp options to choose from. And this modern look, really nicely done. It is about 6.5 inches tall. And let's check out the articulation. The wings will get in the way of the articulation, so I'm going to position it in the back here. Head sculpt on a ball joint. Down, up to the sides. Shoulder area, in, out, up, down. Nothing at the bicep. The elbow is 1 point, and you can spin that. The wrists, 1 point articulation. In, out, you can spin it. Same here. Upper torso articulation to the sides and up and down range, but there's nothing at the waist. The hips in a ball joint. Side to side, up and down. Thigh articulation. Double knee articulation. The ankles on a ball joint. Can go up, down, and to the sides. And so that's the Wasp. And I'm going to get my final thoughts about it in a moment. So overall, this version of the Wasp is really well made. It's the comic book modern look for the character, and there has not been too many Marvel Legends in 6-inch scale format for the Wasp. Toy Biz made one years ago, and that's about it for comic look. There's been one for the movie look, but for if you want the comic style, not too many options to choose from as I'm making this video. And it looks really nice. The representation, the wings, and the head sculpt, really well done. And if you want to team it up with Ant-Man, she's been an Avenger, so a lot of display options there. And so that's the Wasp action figure. Nice addition to any collection. It can only be found as I'm making this video in the secondary market, but it doesn't go for much. So if you could get it for a good price, I would recommend it. And thanks for watching.